Hey guys, welcome back to More of Morgan. So today I'm going to be going over my personal evaluation for my midterm for Dr. P's public affairs reporting class. So first I'm going to rate my general performance in the class so far, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. And I would say that I'm kind of a little bit probably below average right now, a little bit maybe at a 2.5, at a 3 if I'm being generous with myself. But I wouldn't really put myself that high, only because me and my partner have been getting a really slow start off to our public meetings as well as our articles and just getting our research done. So I think that we could definitely be pushing ourselves a lot harder in this class. So I give myself around like a 2.53. So the beat that me and my partner Afia are following are the changes in education within the Washington, D.C. area, specifically looking at how the pandemic has affected students and their learning abilities. I would say really just following the news, especially within under our current administration, looking at what they're doing with our Department of Education and where the funding is going has been very important for us. Looking at social media as well, seeing what people have to say about the school district on social media. Something really important that we were trying to implement through our meetings was following public school meetings or board school meetings that we could find through our through this DC open public meetings. So we've been trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in that sense. As far as public meetings go, we've only really been to 1 because our initial public meeting was cut short for me, at least, because I realized I had a class at that time. But I would say that for the public meetings, I would say I agree that they're long. And when it came to specifically the school board's public meeting, we found that they were difficult to get information out of because they went into closed sessions repeatedly. We even tried to go to a meeting that was off of the schedule, and that was more so just a continuation, I guess you could say, of their first meeting to get more information for our article. And we found that once again, they were going into a closed session for 95% of the meeting. So me and Afia really brainstormed a couple of different topics that we could use. We knew that we wanted to, obviously this is a public affairs reporting class, so we wanted to see something, we wanted to explore something that was affecting people. Additionally, seeing a bunch of TikToks surrounding like teachers leaving the job or teachers quitting really made me think about what is making teachers quit, and is that something that's occurring within the DC area as well. And that just kind of turned into what's going on with education in general and where do we go from these issues that are stemming. I would say working with a partner is very different for me. I'm not very used to working collaboratively when it comes down to reporting. I don't think I've ever wrote an article with somebody, honestly. So this has just definitely been a new experience for me. A way that I believe that I've been contributing to our partnership has been just picking up the slack when needed. This is also something I wish that I did more though as well. As stated, our first public meeting that we were going to attend, it clashed times with my schooling schedule, and I just wish that I would have sucked it up and took one for the team and said, no, we can get this article done regardless. Also, Afia had fell sick during that time period as well, so we weren't really able to complete what we wished to accomplish. So I just think that if I really sucked it up and just pushed out one for the team, we could be, down 2 articles right now, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going with what we have. And hopefully if something like that occurs again, we will know that, it's time to really put in the work for each other. As far as future goals go for the rest of the semester, I really only have one goal, which is to lock in completely, genuinely and truthfully. Coming back from spring break is going to be us hitting the ground running. And as Dr. P stated, it's going to be harder not to have those public meetings done by the time, like post spring break. So I think that because we're running behind, if we really want to push out our greatest work in both our public meetings as well as our enterprise piece, we need to really make sure that we're meeting with one another and really holding each other accountable as partners so that we can get our work done sufficiently. And last but not least, if there's any questions that I do have, I think I'm not stuck. I think this is the first time I've been expected to write articles in such a short span of time. And I am kind of stuck trying to figure out how do I balance my life with my academic life, I should say, with my career as well. But that's essentially all I have for today. These are my reflections at the midterm point of my semester, and I'll probably be back at the end of my semester to share with you guys again how I'm doing. See you later.